Let's go down with more. And in that dugout is Phil Wood with the Nationals third baseman. Phil?
Thanks, Johnny. Once again, here we are, tail end of the 2010 season, and the one constant since September of 2005 with this club has been Ryan Zimmerman. And first things first, how's it going? What's your injury specifically?
It's intercostal, whatever that is. It's basically just muscle in between your ribs, and it's one of those injuries where you can't really rehab or anything to make it go along quicker, and it's just rest. And it's frustrating because you battle all year with these guys, and then to kind of miss the last week or the final home stretch is not something that you want to do. But to go out there and risk it and maybe hurt it more and then kind of jeopardize your offseason is just not something that's too smart to do.
Well, Ryan, you've had a terrific year offensively. It looks like you're in line for another Silver Slugger award, batting .307. The club's had some peaks and valleys this year, but you've seen the plan seems to be working, particularly up the middle.
Yeah, and I think we took another step forward this year, and coming from where we came from 2 or 3 years ago, I think everything is still pointing in the right direction. And like you said, the two guys up the middle are something special. And I think getting to be able to play next to Ian all year, I've obviously seen him, and seeing Danny for the last month. I think everyone knows and thinks that we have something that's going to be really good. And it's exciting to see these young guys finally come up and produce and help us at this level. And our player development's been great, and we're getting closer each year.
Do you have any kind of personal off-season wish list for the club?
I think obviously Adam's the guy that everyone's talking about now, and he's a very big part of this team. He's one of the most consistent power hitters over the last 6 or 7 years in the big leagues, and it's hard to find guys like that. So obviously I think re-signing him is very important. Pitching is always something that any team needs. Steven getting hurt obviously hurts us next year, but if we can go out and get 1 or 2 guys that know how to pitch, or veteran guys that you can count on being there every 5th day, and maybe teach these young guys a little bit more. And our bullpen's really been the best part of our team all year. They've worked really hard. They've been challenged a lot, and every time we call on them, they come through. So I think they're pretty much set. You could always use a little bit of help there, but getting Adam signed, maybe a couple pitchers, and really we're not too far off.
Well, you're the first Washington third baseman since 1939 to hit over 300. The guy who did it in 1939 was Buddy Lewis. Now, have you heard anything at all about Buddy?
I have not. I have not heard anything.
Well, Buddy, like you, born in North Carolina. He wore number 2, and of course your number added up, 1 and 1 is 2. So, and yesterday, of course, was your birthday, and so Johnny and I thought, what do you get for the guy who probably already has everything? So for your birthday, Ryan, we got an actual game-used Buddy Lewis bat. Awesome. From about 70 years ago.
That's very, very cool, man. I appreciate it a lot. That means a lot to me, and obviously hitting 300 is something I've never done, and it's every year I try to continue to get better, and then this year I felt like I got a little bit better that way, and it's something that I want to improve on next year.
Best is yet to come.
Yes, absolutely.
Thanks, Ryan.
All right.
Back to you, Johnny.